My pain didn't disappear, my inflammation didn't magically resolve, and with each passing year, my body and my mind were asking me to look at something deeper so I could return to that youthful, energized, radiant glow I was desperately longing for. I'm Erin, a luxury vitality strategist, and for years, I thought that if I just ate right, followed all the protocols, did what everyone else was doing, that my body would eventually fall into place. Sound familiar? Gone are the days of one-size-fits-all protocols because I finally understand now that nutrition alone will never fully restore your radiance if you're carrying unmet needs, tension, resentment. And that realization is what has shaped my work and ultimately led to my Body Beauty Brilliance method. I think this matters to you because here's what I see when I work with women over 40, and I'm definitely guilty of these things as well. They're relying heavily on packaged, quote, healthy foods. They cut carbs and they stay there. And they copy routines that work for someone else's metabolism, and when they don't see results, they're beyond frustrated, tired, and just feel defeated. A plant-based diet unequivocally changed my life. I went from binging, restricting, to spitting my food out into a plastic bag because I was terrified that I would gain weight. But now I eat copious amounts of fresh fruit, colorful salads, fresh juices, cooked quinoa and squash bowls, and even the occasional treat. I never count calories. I never deprive myself like I used to. I can't even express to you the amount of freedom that brings. And the best part is my skin doesn't radiate just because of the collagen, glow-inducing foods, but I'm so deeply satisfied with what I eat that invariably that happiness radiates across my face naturally. When I audit a woman's body, I'm looking at her life from a very holistic lens. I'm not just looking at what she's eating, I'm looking at her way of being. I look at years of pressure, stress, self-silencing, self-sabotaging. And these things don't always show up as emotion, but they can show up as cyclical digestive issues, relentless cravings, stubborn weight loss, puffiness. All told, we just need more willpower. You just need to find what your motivation is. But I think it's more than that. I think your body is begging to be heard and seen in a way that maybe it's never been allowed to. And once we understand that, we can build a foundational framework that meets you where you are and evolves as you do. You probably already know that your body doesn't tolerate shortcuts after 40. What you could get away with in your 20s and 30s just doesn't cut it anymore. But the good news is, once you start listening to your body's whispers, your body responds very, very quickly. This is why I created my Body Breakthrough Audit. Succinctly put, it's a clear, honest look into what your body and life is actually asking for and how you may unintentionally be holding yourself back. It helps me see all the cracks and crevices that you're not seeing on your own so you can finally stop spinning and start responding. I teach a plant-based lifestyle, but when I was working as a private chef, my clients ate a predominantly plant-based lifestyle. I still prepared meat for them. So what I'm saying is, I meet you where you are. And as long as there is a genuine willingness on your part to finally admit that what you're doing just isn't working, then we can build a foundation built exclusively for you, but flexible enough to evolve as your needs do. The link is below if you're ready to meet yourself where you are with precision, honesty, and deep respect for your body's intelligence. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you in the next one.